Today we're going to put ear tags in sheep. I'm going to check their age and also trim their hooves. So let me show you what I've got here. And basically this is just a gate that I've got, and separating these two pastures, this pasture from that pasture there. And I've got some corral panels, not to be confused with cattle panels, but I've got several of them right there, and then I've got some here. And these green ones are 16 feet long. That one is 10 feet long. And I've just made, with this gate here, using this gate as also a partition, I've made just a little corral for them to get in. I open the gate here, take my feed tubs, put in there, call them in, and they'll come in here, and then I can, with the rope that's on the gate there, I can, from a distance, I can pull on the rope and close the gate and keep them in here. So you can see they've been in here quite a bit, a lot of wool, hair laying here because they're shedding. And but anyway, this seems to be a good setup, and I'll show you why, because I can squeeze them in. What I'll do is take this panel here and just bring it in over to that panel, to where I've just got a triangle, this, and this, and that squeezes them up enough to where they're easier to catch. Triangle them in, squeeze them up, and then I'll open this gate. Of course, I open the gate to get in, to pull that in, close the gate back, and then just squeeze them in. And then after that point, if it's a cow or something like that, different story. They can push against these panels and push them out of the way or something like that. But these sheep not going to do that. So, but this will work good for sheep. Has so far. Gonna test it today. Bring those feed troughs in, put some feed in here, get them in, pull the rope on the gate, shut the gate behind me, bring this panel in, walk it in to about right here, and then we'll have a little triangle, and that's where we'll pin them up, and you'll see that right now. Okay, I built this little contraption here out of a plan I saw on Premier One Supplies, called a deck chair. Made my own. It's not, I'm sure, as sturdy as theirs, but so far it's worked. We've done a couple sheep and putting ear tags in them and counting their teeth. These are the new ones I bought, so try to see how old they are, and trimming the hooves. So let me show you how to put one in it. Once a sheep gets set out in there, they're almost paralyzed. They just don't do anything. So let me try to get one in. Once she's in, she's thrashed around more than any of them. Okay. So we're just going to trim the hooves, and this is my first time to trim hooves, so I'm not an expert, so don't go by what I say or do or anything else as far as trimming hooves. Mainly want to show you the deck chair. Boy, oh boy, didn't trim their hooves at all, I don't think. Again, I don't know what I'm doing necessarily. Just trying not to make them bleed. Hopefully on this old iron ore dirt that I got out here, all these rocks and stuff, from now on, they'll keep their hooves trimmed nicely. I mean, they'll keep them graded off, or I won't have to do this, or I won't have to do it near as often. Okay, back up. Ooh. You can see how docile they are in this chair. If there's any interest, because I know not many of you raise sheep, but if there's any interest, I'll do a video showing you how I made the chair. But I will put a link below to the chair at Premier so you can get a good look at it. Come on, baby. Be still. She is grown up. You're gonna feel like a new woman with your manicure, baby. And that liquid you see is not rain. That's all me. Again, do not really know that I'm doing a good job at this because I've only seen it done on the YouTube. One more, baby. One more. Be nice. She's thrashed around more than any of them. The rest of them just sat there like they were at the spa. I don't know whether this will work on goats or not. You might ask someone at Premier. And because goats are different. They might thrash around and go crazy. And all I did was build a little trap out of corral, not cattle panels, but corral panels that I've had. And I hope I don't go too deep on you, baby. This one's got issues. Let me take some more off the tip. Too much of the time. Okay. She's gonna get her an ear tag. She's gonna be number 13, lucky 13. She is fat. And I'll tell you how old she is in just a minute. Come on, stay. Doggone it. Lucky 13. Okay, turn your head. Let me check her teeth first. She may get crazy. We got a mouthful of teeth. Let's see. Two, 4, 6, 8, and some of them getting smooth. So she's 4 or 5 years old. She's not gonna like it. You're supposed to put the tag on sheep about 1.5 inches, no more than 2 inches from the skull. There's a vein in the middle of it, so you put it on the where you're not gonna have a vein, and go like so. She didn't like that, but that's okay. You're number 13 now, baby. And then you just dump them out. Mine, homemade one is not working as well. It should work like this. Just dump them out. Mine's got a few issues. It's not as sturdy as the $100 one. I'm just hoping it'll last through this flock of sheep. this particular time. Okay. We had one here that had a little cut right there. Probably got it here in the pins. And I don't know what I showed you the pins here, but you got a good look at them. But so I just took a little super glue. It was about a 1/2 inch long, not much, but I didn't feel good about leaving it like it was. So just I sprayed it with some antibiotic spray and keep the flies and stuff off. Put a little super glue on it, stuck together, and thankfully I didn't get my head stuck to her, or I'd be here all day. But it looks good. It stuck like a son of a gun. So she's fixed up. Okay, so we got them all. I say all that we could catch. I got 3 over there we didn't catch. But got these, and as the rest of them come in the can to eat, I'll tag them as I get them. Anyway, I think this is 10 or 12 of them, 2 babies, and then 1 baby ram. Me too. Anyway, that's it. This little chair worked out good. I believe I am going to spend the money to buy the chair. It's $100 with the net. I bought the net. The net's $9. The chair is $100, and I think I'm going to purchase it because this one is just, unless I can beef this one up. I made this. I put some 3/8 sucker rod on the bottom up in here to stabilize, and if I do it on these outside bars, it might stabilize it to where it's a little better, but it kind of got bent and whoppy jawed several times in the course of this. The one Premier sells holds 500 pounds, rated for up to 500 pounds, so it's going to be a lot heavier to do. So I may go ahead and buy it. I like the concept though. Made it a lot easier. So we're going to turn them loose. We done.